Hello card fighters, welcome to the first of many monthly update videos about the strike table and the channel of course. There's a lot to discuss, so let's jump right into it. Stand up, Vanguard! Before I start rambling about what I've been doing this past month, I want to first thank you guys for the amazing support and amazing reactions that I got these past few days when I released my latest 2 videos. It was way beyond my expectation of what could possibly happen when a small channel like myself upload a deck profile and a crazy thing that he came up with about, look, this is possible. So I want to thank you guys for that, and of course, seeing as the reactions, you guys love those more heavy edited videos and it's more analytic kind of stuff that I'm definitely going to do them more, but please pay in mind that those things take a lot of edit time to edit, come up with and make, so don't expect them to be daily, but I try to make at least one video a week and try to work myself up to 2-3 videos a week, but it takes a lot of time and effort, so bear that in mind when going further in the coming weeks, months as we're doing this. But I still want to thank you guys. That's way more than I expected, and I'm just baffled by it. So thank you guys. All right, now that let's talk about the strike table. So last video that I did about the strike table was quite some time ago. It was I believe the summer update video, and in that video I clarified why there wasn't really a lot of development and reporting of me about what's happening with the project after I did the showcasing in Eindhoven in May. As you've seen in the videos that Different Fight did and Card Coalition did an article on their website. And I discussed the issues that I had within the projects and in personal space, what was going on, and those things were eventually resolved. And I've started working on the big problems that I had with the project. And one of the big things were the engine. And the engine that I at that time used really lacked some resources to make the table idea, the dream that I wanted to do, impossible. So I started looking to new options like Unity, the Cry engine, and other stuff, other engines. I'm not gonna bore you with the details into that. And some of you guys may have already known that I have switched engines to the Unity engine. I did an article on my Patreon website, I believe in October, November of last year about the switch and why I did it. And I also posted on Facebook, so maybe some of you guys already know it, but for those that are new to the project or aren't really following along, I've been switching now to Unity, and because as seen as that what Unity could do would be more providing of what I needed it to be. And of course I didn't have a lot of experience with Unity, so I needed to test the waters. So I started making little programs to see if multi-touch was available, multi-monitoring, and other small tools like the mapping, the screen layouts, the different UI elements that I wanted to make. And I will showcase those little projects that I made I also show a video recorded, so I will show them somewhere here. As you can see, I've made multi-touch. The problem with the old engine is that I couldn't register more than one, and in Unity that was no problem to make, so that was one issue right out the window. It was plug and play and I was done. Then I also wanted to have the multi-monitoring. That was a little bit trickier to manage, but eventually I made that also work. So, and when that was done, I knew, all right, this is going to work. I need to switch to Unity. Now it's just a matter of figuring the small stuff up and rebuilding the old prototype that I made and showcased in Eindhoven, now in the Unity engine. Well, at first I thought that was a small task, not big of a feat to do. Well, that took way longer than I expected, but that's also because now that I knew more was possible, I started making more and more features into the already built prototype that was pretty basic. and I start building like automated player starters. So the table itself will decide who will start the game. So no coin flip or dice toss or rock paper scissors. And as you can see, the table in the video that I also made it. And I also made a better, more cleaner version of the background selection that you also can see in the video, because in the old version it was more stagnated by more switch like photo like, that you see one picture then the other then another, and this is more smooth transition. Also the loading time is way faster, because in the old version when you start up the game, the people that played it didn't really felt it, because I already started up in the morning, but it took like a minute to load. And with Unity it was it's like start, it shows up Unity logo, and it's there. And I even put more pictures, more data, more animations than that old version. So that's also a really big plus. And as I was working on more and more things, I start developing more and more interesting stuff. Alright, sorry for that. But as I start developing more and more things, I start getting lost in all the code that I was making. And as I'm adding all these little things, because I'm getting to, ooh, I can do this, and now I can also make this and this and this, I start getting lost in the whole picture. Because as some of you guys that already, for the guys that went to school in the programming sector, gaming sector, or just any IT sector knows, when you start going on a big project or even the small projects, you first make a plan. You make diagrams of how things should work, how coding would work, things that would interact with each other. So when you're about to type your first line of code, you know exactly how things are going to be built, how things are going to interact, which thing points to another thing. And as I did that in the beginning for the first prototype, I had that in the old framework. But as I went to Unity, that whole diagram, the whole early work was tossed out the window, because everything that built in that framework doesn't work in Unity. It's a totally different name, totally different functionality, a totally different interaction. So I've been working blindly. So what the next big step for now is, the next couple of weeks I'm still focusing on more on modeling and more on planning everything out for the upcoming months, because there is a big date. There is going to be a deadline for the table, a big deadline that it needs to work on that date. It needs to be practically finished, and I cannot spoil it now because everything is still in the work. The date is set in stone, but it's now a surprise for now. All right, so now that I've brought you up to speed with the project, I have two more things that I want to share with you guys. One is a special thing that I have planned. Actually, there are three things that I want to share. One thing is a special video that I'm planning to make when I'm hitting those 1,000 subscriber benchmark, because that's need to be celebrated big time. And as soon as my big two hits was an Exodia deck that basically broke the game, and Ultimate Strike twice way that also breaks the game. So I want to make a third video in commemorate of getting 1,000 subs that also literally breaks the game to its core. Because what I've planned is it's just stupid. It's just I won't spoil it now, but when you see me doing it, you're just asking yourself, why are you just putting yourself through this torture? But it's just because it needs to be celebrated in a big way, and it went from mine, and it's just funny beyond any scope, and it so fits me as the true memer that's within me. But also another big thing is that as soon as the G era is ending, I want to come to do something special with it, and I want to do a big tournament-like-ish video setting with the old G era. But I'm still working on the details, how I want to do it and what I'm gonna do exactly. But as things are going to be more worked out in the upcoming weeks, I will start releasing more information about that particular project that I'm working on. And if everything works out and it goes as planned and never and any even my words, nothing here will go as planned. So don't keep my words on it. But I hope to do it before Vanguard V starts. But in bad case scenario, it's going to be a week or two after Vanguard V starts. But let's hope this will come in time. As seen as box openings and case openings and more set reviews and all those kinds of things are pretty common in card game communities and groups. Of course, I'm gonna do some kinds of videos in those particular topics, but I want to do something different and not do the same as you can see on other channels. But one thing that I want to do every set from, I think I'm gonna skip Bermuda and do it from V, is going to do a little giveaway with each set that comes out when I do that particular video. Maybe a box opening, a set review. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I want to do at least one box giveaway. And so when you can enter and somebody gets one box of the new set for free. Just I send it to you, you get it. Of course, I hope you then send back what you opened, and don't mean send the cards back. No, send a picture or something with, oh look, I got this triple R's, or I got this SP or this VR, and then I'm going to be, damn it. But the first one that I want to do is open for everybody. So the first of Q4, everybody can enter. But after that, I'm gonna do it for only the Patreons, but it's not a special Patreon thing. It's just if you pledge $1, just the bare minimum, you're automatically enter. That way I can at least fund all those boxes, but I can also fund every other project or every other idea that I want to make and make it more possible. And with this I can at least directly always give something back. So if you want to participate in the first giveaway, then check out the channel around the when Bermuda Triangle is released in the English format, because I will then do a video with an official announcement, like hit them in the comments, then you can enter. And after that, when that one is given for free, then the next one you will need to be entered. To be eligible to enter, you need to be at least a tier 1 Patreon supporter, and that means just donating $1, and then you can win, I believe they're $45 for 45 euros boxes for free, and it will be sent for free to your address. I think I've been rambling long enough about crazy things and non-important stuff for now. Just what you need to take away from this video is the Stride project is right back on its feet. We're doing a lot of new stuff also on the channel, and there's going to be a big date later this year when the Stride table will be, I should say it must be, but I'm gonna be 100% it will be functional and you can play on it. And that date will be announced not soon, maybe in a couple of months, but before summer. Before summer hits, there's going to be more bigger news about that. But of course, every month, at the end of every month, I'm gonna do an update video on the Stride project. So maybe I will glimpse more information next month. Who knows? With that said, I think I see you guys in the next one. I'm Mr. Time Leap, and see you guys in the next one.